This is a quick video on how a commercial cleaning company can put together a marketing campaign and what is the difference between a marketing campaign and choosing a platform. Now, this can apply to commercial cleaning services, janitorial, commercial carpet, and tile. The concept would still remain the same. And what this video is about is the difference between putting together a campaign and choosing a platform. One of the biggest questions that people always ask in social media or whenever I speak with anybody, and you can even see this in Google search, people want to know what is the best way to get leads, which is the best way to get commercial cleaning accounts. Is it the phone? Is it SEO, email, referral sources? And at the end of the day, the answer is yes. All of these different platforms work. And there's other like lead generating companies, stuff like that. And everybody always wants to know. I want to know what's the best one though. This is kind of the opposite way to think of this. And instead, this is a marketing campaign. So, for example, we're going to use commercial tile cleaning as an example. And it wouldn't really matter what services that you provided. A marketing campaign is that every month, week, or day, depending how large you are, how sophisticated you want to do this, let's just say every month, you're going to choose a topic. And this month, we're choosing commercial tile cleaning. And then you're just going to go and blast that topic across all the different platforms that you can afford, regardless if it's paid or if it's free, like guerrilla marketing type of campaigns that you do yourself, or maybe if you have a marketer or salesperson in-house that they do. So that's kind of the difference is we're not thinking of this, comparing platforms. This can be a lot easier to think of this, especially mentally, to just say, well, I'm just going to come up with one subject for the whole month, and I'm just going to blast this subject anywhere and everywhere. I don't care if it's through press releases, email, current customers, cold customers, a blog on my website. I'm going to do YouTube videos, Facebook ads, post on LinkedIn. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to hammer that message for the whole month. Because one of the things that you're going to find is that different platforms, and this is why this can be so confusing, different platforms can have completely different results based on the topic. And this is something that I see personally all the time. That some of my most popular blogs that have 50,000 visitors, well, on YouTube, it may have 50 or 100 views. Or on Facebook, it may only get 2 likes and 1 comment. It's not popular in social media, but in the SEO world, it's super popular. People are always burning up my website about that topic. So that's a weird thing that you're going to find, but that can be a lot very complicated for a cleaning company. So that's why creating a campaign can be a lot simpler because you're just going to focus on one topic for that whole month and you don't really care. You're just going to blast all of them. And then take a template. This is an example of our um, marketing budget template. So you're going to set a budget, and let's say it's 14 or 1500 bucks for the month, and you're willing to put 5 hours of your personal time into this, and then you can just choose whichever ones that you can afford or are willing to put some of your personal time in. And then the last part would be coming up with some of the details. So for instance, this is a campaign template. And this is, you're just going to write everything down so it's all in one place, easy to find, and keep track of all this stuff because then every month you can repeat it. So next year you come to March and you like how this campaign went, and you'll have all the information saved. So for instance, you'd say the description is I want to sell commercial tile cleaning accounts. And that can be this can be anything. I just use this as an example. So it could be any topic. It could be training, it could be a service, it could be about your personal background, your employees, like an about us type of topic. And then what's your objectives? Of course, you want to get an estimate. You also want to collect information and qualify prospects. So then, you know, come up with a slogan. Because once you have a slogan, you can just repeat that through all the different platforms. And then you can decide how many miles you want to go, what's your geography you want to do, the size of the businesses. You can get into this as far as you like. Any specific industries, what kind of packages you want to sell or cross sell, what your value proposition is going to be. And this can change depending how detailed you want to get into this. If you want to go specific by industry and change it, or just come up with one. But that's kind of the point of this, is you're just coming up with one topic and blasting it to everybody regardless. And then all the different platforms that you want to include: Facebook, AdWords, LinkedIn, the phone, whatever you want to do. The more the merrier, especially if you can find some cheap or inexpensive ones, like say YouTube. Something like YouTube, you put together a video like this, a 30-second or even a minute and a half video talking about this topic, that might get you 2 estimates that month. And it took you 5 or 10 minutes of work. So um, that's why we want to create a campaign. I think it'd be a lot easier for a lot of commercial cleaning companies to think about this is by creating a campaign. Instead of comparing these platforms, just use all of them. They all work to some degree. A lot of it comes down to budget and which ones are best for you and your skill set. And I hope you like this video, and visit our website at methodcleanbiz.com.